on the replay. Okay. Okay. Fix that problem. Okay, you got that taken care of. Glad I could help with that one. What does it say? In 2 days, lose access to Facebook. I don't feel like doing that right now. Good evening. Good evening. What are the subjects? Good evening, Lauren. Good evening, Bickett, Jason, Bradley. What is going on? We're supposed to be talking about another good win over Virginia Tech tonight. Man. Not happy about that. Yeah, that just sucks. Let me run through. Okay, what are the conversations for the evening, y'all? Florida State senior night, MJ Walker stuff. Hold on. Blessed to earn an offer from the University of Louisville. Coach Coop retweeted. Tyler Booker. He looks like a monster. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm just going through the okay, I can go back to that video. Actually, y'all, I can show you the video now. You still crying for minutes? I'm here for a minute. I'm trying to wait. Wait a minute, Drew. Wait, Victor, tell me about that. What's the link to the YouTube? The YouTube is youtube.com/made4theville. Is that what you're talking about? MADEFORTHEVILLE. Coach Gaudio telling Aiden, Easy Mac. That's why we said Coach Gaudio, he can't go on Bob's show no more. He be telling all the business, don't he? Yeah, Coach Gaudio, he tells all the business. Actually, I'll do a hold on. Let me get the video first. Ramesh sent it to me, and then I'll share it with y'all. Actually, there's 2 videos I want y'all to see. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll okay, we'll go to that link. Hold on. Bring y'all in here real quick. I'm getting a little quicker, y'all. Just bear with me. Share screen so we're not doing the echoes. Golly, I was out and about this evening. It was a little behind schedule. Then I had to hop in the shower because I couldn't hang out with the people and I wasn't feeling fresh and clean. So share screen is what we'll do. We'll go to that. We'll go here. Y'all should have some audio. We'll share that. Bang.
Win. Good, Sonny. Go. Get out of there. Hey. What's up with you? I'm good. You all right? I see you didn't change out them icy whites earlier today. You still had them things on though.
He sound like he fresh out of North Carolina too. He sound just like my Carolina people.
Come on, Trey. Full speed, Trey. Stretch it. Go. Look it in. Burst. Stretch it. Full speed. Stretch this out.
Full speed.
Bam. There you go. Come on, Trey. You got this. Come on, Trey. You got it. You don't get tired. Get that wrist up. Wrist up, Trey. You got to work. Go.
Come on. Give me some explosion, y'all.
Got to work. Do it.
Hit that football.
Punch, Sonny. Hey! Good job, Sonny. Your base is too wide, but your punch was better. Tighten your base up. Let's go, Trey. Good cut.
Hold on. Let me see that.
Your base is too wide, but your punch was better. Tighten your base up. Let's go, Trey. Good cut. Oh! Tighten your base up.
Hold on.
Go,
Let me see if there's
good
anything.
cut.
Oh, get away. Get away from him next time.
Good job, Greg.
Come on, get away from him next time.
This is too wide, but your punch was
I need that to go into the house, y'all.
Good cut.
Not the arm tackle.
Good job, Greg. Sonny, let's go. Go, Sonny. Go, Sonny. Go, run through it. Keep your feet moving, Sonny. Right there. There you go, Jalen. Good job, Jalen. Hey, good job. Damn good pickup. Patient. Hit it. There you go. Oh, good job, Sonny. Good job. Hey, that's the way. Staying patient, letting that twist work out. Good job. Way to protect the family right there. Hey, I gotta get my numbers up. Get these steps up.
That's funny. So that was pretty funny. What's going on, Tyrone? That was cool. He did a pretty good move. Story Coach Dino told a ton of sympathy for Aiden. What hour was that? What hour was Coach Gaudio on? Because I can did I get the potato heads? Hold on, y'all got hold on. I'm a little behind on the comments. Hold on, let me catch up real quick. I'm here for a minute, Jocelyn. Look, I know I started a little late, Jocelyn. So hold on. Yeah, he told all his business. Hold on, let me catch up, y'all. What's going on, Erastus? Lauren, I would say watch the game. Oh, Jimmy D is worse than Dickie V. No, it couldn't have been that bad. The UK fans were really mad about it. You sent the poor Aiden, okay. You know, because this morning saying ACC should move UV up and add. Okay, I didn't hear that. Did you get the potato heads? I did not, but they had a ton of them. Coach's birthday. On the coach's birthday. Can you speak on the recruit? Wait, you're talking about the recruitment with me coming here, or just how Coach Crum does it, or what? Is that what you're asking? Wish we would have played Winthrop. What are they? Are they a tournament team now? If y'all tell me what hour it was on Bob's show, I should be able to go get it. Shaw had his Steve was doing AEW. Yeah, like again, y'all tell me what hour. Actually, they might have cut that up separate. So what I'll do is remove it for a second. Let me go find it. Okay, let's see. Maybe he just posted the interview by itself separately, and I will check to see. Bet Rivers. Yes, it is rude to ask the Wi-Fi password when you're visiting the first time. Josh Pastner, Archie Miller. Okay, I'm looking for y'all. Okay, that's hour 3. Eric Smush Crawford. Okay, hold on. We get our second Paisan. Oh, okay. So it must have been. I'm assuming it's hour 2. Sound levels and some cold. Okay. It's probably hour 2. So y'all sit tight with me. We'll go to the Aiden. We'll do the Aiden update too, real quick. Hold on. So loud. Okay, I'll give y'all the warning. It's gonna be loud when I get to it, so don't go crazy on me. Winthrop is 20-2. I would tell you, you were. Oh, really? You were down 2 months with it. Is it not rude to have your Wi-Fi password posted? Okay, I'll go through that one. But let's go to the Bobby V, because I do want everybody to hear the Dino Gaudio. I haven't heard it myself, but I heard it was really good. But I knew this. I knew pretty much most of the story already, but I totally went, wasn't me to say it though. So here we go.
Per hour in an essential job, plus get money for college. Search and apply now at upsjobs.com/Louisville. That's upsjobs.com.
You on the West Virginia? What did you have yesterday? Did you have West Virginia?
I sure did. I mean, thanks for watching. I mean, come on.
I was.
Man.
I just wanted to be sure.
Point. Unless Kevin Durant or Blake Griffin are the league is coming. Alabama did the same exact 7th-place team at the end of the regular season in this league. Stories I love telling.
Yeah.
In the Big 12, DeMonte.
I don't know what hour Gaudio.
That kid would have been a.
Got coaches in waiting. These guys could be head coaches already.
Potato roll available now at your.
Put out some cake.
Sorry, y'all. It just takes a second. Let me go back to y'all. Let's see.
Sandwich.
Do y'all know the hour?
$6.80. Which superior sandwiches. My dog would like one. If you're Simon the Bank squeeze ball player, it's fantastic. About this kind of injury, and what do you think his road to recovery is?
Yeah, it's a tough one, especially for the Cards. They were looking to get him. Well, we just take our patients serious here, and we just treat my family. So I would do the same for you. Got to keep him non-weight bearing for a few weeks and do some.
Warrior, they are going to give you the best kind of treatment. They believe you.
See, y'all, this is what the producers sit around and do the whole
time. The 4-week mark is pretty standard when you get these strains and
looking for sound. This is why having to scroll through this to get sound is why I don't.
His Twitter account, it said the Tiger
is why I don't do stuff like that. It would drive me insane.
Risk of infection with those are also there too.
I mean, but it's obviously the update, and we appreciate the misspellings in my
mind, but that's all.
High school's job to some kid. And how do you?
He'll buy a lot of. I agree. It was just
here. Feel good about that? He's right. Anything to keep your diamonds, buy jewelry at the house. Does
y'all need to do a better job labeling.
Back to for me or Steph
and
furniture for
that's 1,000.
I am.
There you go.
No,
that's more
better. If the I walk in Australia,
maybe it is the first hour, y'all.
This call estimate, but yeah, I was. Didn't yet. I'm telling myself it. So I signed this. Found a head down 65.
Okay, that was hour 2.
So there you go.
Let me go find hour 1.
No.
Love is. Yeah. Yes. Tell us. More than anything in the world, Ron.
Make your life better with a new job at UPS. Join Team Louisville as a warehouse worker. Earn
42. Back to big Stillwater, Tennessee.
Window and I was talking about it. We were all the game the other day.
There you go.
It was 30. He was like,
no, it'll fit. I've been wanting to put this bet on today. I'm thinking about this, which would get Snickers. Those are Wednesday in a bowl. If they're old today, I felt nothing.
Don't.
We'll go.
And she could post. Became ill, wild. She was married, so then she had some modeling school. Never popular. The show took a few and hypnotized Copeland and that kind of.
I'm just looking for it.
Of odd. Gerald worried. They're before. Well, that. Terrible in your more is not very once. Tech winning taking 4 okay away. See game behind Virginia Tech little neat the past conference. And in 11 not into it to do a 26 point 492 after.
Okay, I see it right here. Sorry. So this is hour 1.
Games were decided by a total of 4, 6, 7, 11 points. With an extraordinary. It may not play out this way a little bit. And they got a little lower, but went to Michigan on the road. Yeah, that's Michigan backed by Kevin. And so did Michigan State lane. On these, we're just going to the Louisville Health guys. They tell them to take a hike.
I've informed.
But then a guy that's
wow.
Reluctant Maria.
Why? Let's do you.
How about that? Australia. So appearing on and on every winter. There's in pattern. Use that to the tunnel will be showing to you a video from Mel County. This was this.
It's gotta be.
All right. I believe we have our friend Dino. Do we not?
Okay, here it is.
Well, let's get him on board. Dino Gaudio, the assistant coach for the Cards. Dino, thanks for joining us. What there's pictures of you guys getting off a plane. Were you guys down there already? Were you getting ready to go down there? What exactly transpired with this Tech game?
Well, you know what, Bobby? We practiced at noon yesterday, and preparation for Virginia Tech, and then the kids got on the bus about 3:30, went to the airport, got on the flight about 4, and took off. And it's not a long flight; it's maybe 55 minutes. Landed, and then when we landed, everybody's like, picks up their phones, and we found out that the game had been canceled because, within that, whatever we were, 55 minutes in the air, Virginia Tech, who had tested Tuesday morning, had just gotten the results back around 4:15 or 4:30 from their COVID test that morning. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, they got the virus. Now we're wondering, can we just turn around and go back? And that's what happened. They refueled the plane. We were able to just turn around after they refueled the plane, flew back to Louisville, and, Coach talked to the players. That's the way it's been all year. And got up this morning, turned the page. Now we're getting ready for the Virginia Cavaliers.
Unbelievable.
Golly,
you had the plane. You and Luke and Chris and Kenny should have got, and the whole staff should have got on the phone. Just started calling guys. Hey, anybody free? What's a game today?
Exactly. Like rec league. We got any guys?
Oh my goodness! But in a much more serious vein, it's an important game for the league. I mean, you were only a half a game behind them in the standings. Everybody's so tightly bunched up. I mean, it was a real opportunity game for you guys. It's incredible going into the last week how close the teams from like third all the way down to eighth are. So it's I got you guys have had a great attitude about it all year, but deep down inside, you got to be a little bit disappointed you didn't get to play the thing, right?
Hey, Bob. If we play that game, and it's, capital IF, big F, if we could win that game and win out on Saturday as well, we're the second seed in the ACC tournament. I mean, we finished in second place percentage-wise. So, there was a great opportunity in front of us where if we could beat Virginia Tech on the road, it would have been a huge challenge, and then come home and take care of Virginia and win both of those, no matter what anybody else does, we finished second place in the league. I think now, and I'm not sure because this thing is so crazy. I think if we're able to have success on Saturday.
Oh no, what happened? Did I mess that up? Oh, I screwed that up. Sorry. Oh no. Look, see, I guess y'all just know I'm click happy. I screwed that up. Oh, sorry. Gosh darn it.
Make your life better.
It was about.
See, I think even if what we heard was we didn't get a number of how many.
They're absolutely right.
Smack read them like the win. If we can still win on Virginia, even percentage-wise, and that's how they're figuring all this out now, would be ahead of us despite us beating them. They would be the 2 seed. We would be the 3 seed. But the big thing is we get the double bye if we can still win on Saturday against Virginia. But now, with us losing the game, losing the contest against Virginia Tech, it's a little more confusing as to if we win, but if we do win, we're short of the 3rd seed, according to Kenny, and we would get the double bye, wouldn't have to play in the ACC tournament until Thursday. Now, a loss, I'm not sure what the ramifications of that are, and so, what this team does and what that team does. But our kids were really disappointed that they're in pretty good spirits. Now we're just going to have to turn the page and get ready for the Cavaliers. And you know what? Coach Mack read them like the riot act on a plane last night. Fellas, like, we got to make sure that we're doing all the right things now in terms of being safe, because there's a chance, if you look at Virginia Tech, if this thing starts to spread through their team now, they may miss the ACC tournament. They could miss if multiple guys get it, because you're out 17 days, Bob. If you contract the virus, you're out 17 days. They could miss the NCAA tournament.
Absolutely.
I didn't think about that.
It doesn't happen.
You are absolutely right. The stakes are so big now. By the way, just to be clear, Kenny, obviously, who knows everything about everything, is assuming that Virginia Tech is not going to play the NC State game Saturday, because if they were to play that game and win, they could be 10-4 and you'd only be 9-4. But my assumption is when you lose a game Wednesday, you very rarely play the weekend game. That's unusual. So if they don't play.
I agree, Bob. See, I think even if what we heard was we didn't get a number of how many kids had the virus for Virginia Tech.
I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit.
In contact tracing. So when you're in contact tracing, it's automatically 7 days.
Yeah.
So if they got it yesterday, then you're right, they wouldn't be able to play on Saturday against NC State.
So that would mean you both would be 9-4 if you win. You beat them head-to-head, you would get the 3 seed. Kenny's exactly right. So, the weird thing, Dino, and it's like gallows humor, but, every coach says, we want to be in that position where we control our own destiny. And you guys were. If you won today and then won Saturday, you would be the 2 seed. The only thing that could derail you is if they canceled the game. That's unbelievable. You can't control everything.
That's crazy.
It's incredible. Give us a State of the Union address here. I mean, how much is the mindset different on the team? Because everybody knows now Malik's not coming back. I got the sense during the regular season there was kind of a mindset of everybody, let's just hang on. Malik will be back. Let's hang on. And now he's not coming back, so the reality's kind of set in. Is there a little different mindset of everybody?
Yeah, I think I tell you what, we're all disappointed from the league. I mean, what that young guy has gone through has been just, from February 24th, I think the date was last year when he had the ankle injury against Florida State, and then through the summer, the stretch. I mean, he went a whole year, over a year without playing a game. And, we've been hanging in there, and we miss him immensely and the value that he brings to us on the floor from the defensive end. And we were hoping, like, after game 3, 4, 5, now all of a sudden he'll start to pick up on the offensive end. And then, but I think they've come to accept that now there is some finality to it. And, we get the lineup that we've run most of the year with Jalen at the 5 now and Sam at the 4. And Quinn gave us really a nice lift at Duke with the big 3 to start overtime and the free throws. So I think with themselves they're at peace, and I think they feel good about where they are, especially after the win over Duke. That they can move forward now with the right mindset. And you know what, Bob? What a really big character win for us when at Duke on the road.
I agree.
And despite not having fans or the student body there, always a tough place to play. Malik Williams goes down with an injury. David Johnson fouls out, and Jalen Late fouls out, and somehow we persevere, show a lot of character, and win on the road. I think that did a lot for our confidence as well. Hey Bob, when we actually practice for a game, unlike Wisconsin and unlike North Carolina, we got a chance to beat anybody. But when you practice one day out of 7 and try to go on the road and play somebody like we did in Madison and in Chapel Hill, that's difficult.
One of the things that I think it's a very legitimate question is, Jalen has obviously 4 is his natural position. He's played well there, but even more than that, when you're able to run Sam at 3, he's become a man possessed over there. He's rebounding like Moses Malone. He gets everything. Is there some thought? I mean, I know he's not 100% ready to give you a lot of minutes, but is there any idea of trying to get Wisnitzer more in the rotation just so you can play a more traditional lineup? There has been times this year when he's been given an opportunity, he's done well, and by doing that, it allows you to move, Jalen to 4 and Sam to 3. Is there much discussion about that? What's the coaching staff's thoughts on that?
Yeah, we're looking at that again because when Malik was playing and Jalen was the 4, Jalen played really well at the 4.
Yep.
He played really well. He hit some threes. He's comfortable. He could drive the ball from the perimeter, and surprisingly, like he's become a good passer. So yes, we have looked at both Gabe and even putting JJ at the 5, where Jalen could move to the 4 on the perimeter. So knowing that Malik's not available now, we're looking at Gabe more at the 5. We're looking at JJ more at the 5. So there's times when we can do that and push Jalen to the fourth. And Bob, we, like you mentioned, we become a terrific rebounding team and a very good offensive rebounding team. You know, Georgia Tech seems like 5 years ago, we had 20 offensive boards against them. I think we had 15 against Duke.
Sam.
You know, we're not the greatest shooting team in the world, but the easiest shot in our game, as we know, is the second shot. And when you're getting put back, that really bodes well for you offensively, especially for a team like us offensively. So, heck, when you got one of those guys at the 5, let's say it's JJ or Gabe, Jalen at the 4, Sam at the 3, David Johnson's a terrific offensive rebounder at the 2. We can do damage on the boards.
I agree. I'll tell you, that's a great asset, especially in the postseason. I think. I mean, you know, there's the night where you're just not shooting it great, but if you have the opportunity to keep going back and getting it, you give yourself a much greater margin for error. So it's going to be interesting to watch. These kids have given you all they have, though. I mean, I'm just looking from the outside. I've been really impressed with their spirit and you know, despite all the adversity and everything else. And I just. You know, I'll just give you a minute to talk about that because I understand that people out there have their own problems, and I'm not trying to minimize it. There have been people who've lost their salaries and businesses because of the pandemic and everything else. But the things they've asked these kids to do across the board, you know, are unlike anything I've ever seen. And by and large, they've responded with a great spirit. And, you know, there's still joy in watching the games. I don't know if you're busy, but I don't know if you watched any of the 4 Horizon League games yesterday. They were unbelievable. I mean, the March Madness is already here, and it's just amazing the kids were able to get through all this and bring us this entertainment.
Yeah, I agree completely. I think, you know, the young people are like a little more resilient than maybe us older folks, Bob. But you know what? You know, Skip Prosser used to say this, and I think our kids really value it. You're seeing it around the country. The best place you'll ever be is in the gym. And I mean, that's a fact. I'm 60-some years old, and the best place I'm ever at is in the gym. And I think the kids understand that. They appreciate that. They do. They're excited to play. And it's almost like regardless. Like we go to Duke's, and I think, honest to goodness, I looked up in the stands, and I saw Mickey up there, Coach Krzyzewski's wife, and I waved to her. She was the only person, I'm telling you, in the building, like as a fan. She was the only one there. And those guys are playing their hearts out with no fans there, both teams, because they love to play the game. And I really I think you're seeing like the purity of it and how much the game means to these young people. When there is no fans there or very few fans, they're still playing their hearts out and for each other and for the game itself. But I agree. Our kids have been incredibly resilient despite all the setbacks we have had. And they come in every day and they're excited to practice. And it's so easy to coach then, as you know, Bob, when you're with a group of guys that want to be there and are excited to be there.
Who's made the biggest progress in your mind during the year individually?
You know what? We had high expectations for him, but it's come on late. Sam is really playing well for us late. You know, Chris got upset with him earlier in the year, and I forget what game it was, where he put him on the bench, and then he responded like he should have. You know, he had a double-double, and he's been a pleasant surprise. Now, we thought coming into the season he'd be getting double-doubles, but as the seasons went on, he's really done a terrific job. And Jalen has gotten better as the season has gone on as well. Like I said, we did not expect him to start at the 5. And we weren't sure coming into the season whether, you know, Sam was going to be the 4 and whoever was going to be the 3, and maybe Jalen's going to come off the bench and spot in the league. But he's done a wonderful job all year as well. And, you know, last week he was co-freshman of the week in the ACC. So it's been a great group. And when you got 2 guards like Carlis Jones and David Johnson, makes it a little easier for you as a coach.
You know, I whenever I have a chance to have a coach on, we got Dino Gaudio, the assistant coach for the Cards, with us here. I always try and ask a question that I think the fans would want to know. So forgive me, I'm not trying to cry or poke, but I think people want to know what in the world's going on with Aiden Gahan. He's the invisible man. What is his status? Because Now, obviously, there's a hole with the 5. He's not going to be one of the guys to fill it. What's going on with him?
If anybody has been hit hardest by the COVID stuff, I don't know if there's anybody in the country that's been affected like Aiden had. He had the virus early, and then we detected, and I don't want to get too personal with it. They think it was genetic. He had a heart issue, so we were scared with the myocarditis stuff, you know.
Sure.
But Bob, they actually sent stuff up to the Cleveland Clinic. You know, it's perhaps the greatest heart hospital in the country, and it was something genetic. But he's fine. He's able to practice. He's able to go, and then he starts to come back, and he had a groin injury, which kept him out, and then. You know, I'll be honest. I'll just say he had mononucleosis. I mean, could he get hit with any more shots than this he has?
Oh my God!
So, you know, we were just
telling all the business.
He's feeling well. He's sick, which he was, and then people start saying, "Sure, what is it?" Well, he had mono for a little bit. So the poor kid, everything that you could possibly have him go through, he went through with having the virus and having an injury, and then. You know, we all got scared a little bit with the heart, but he got it checked out. It is fine. And then he comes back, and then he gets, you know, sick. So it's just been a really, really difficult year for him.
Remind me not to go to the racetrack with him. If he didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck at all. That poor guy.
No, I'm just being facetious. But when he comes in the gym, I put a second mask on. I put my shield on. But he's wonderful. You know, Bob, that's the other thing. Like he came in the gym the other day. I want to go up to him and give him a hug, tell him I love him. You know what I mean? But you coach something different in this stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you know, Gabe lost his father at a young age, 14, and he played well the Georgia Tech game. And he comes on the court. And, you know, us paisans were a little bit touchy-feely. He comes into the gym, and he got his mask off. I go, put your mask on. Come over here. He comes over. I put my arm around him. I hug him. I go, I love you, man. He goes, you too, coach. But you can't coach anymore like that. You know, Bob, like I find myself guarding and watching what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, it's just not natural.
Yeah, it's tough. I even watch it. You know, as an ex-coach, I kind of look at the end of the game. I want to see how the coaches greet each other. And, you know, you've been in those games. I've had a couple of games where both teams, it was a beautiful game. I mean, and the guys who've been into business know both teams can't win. So even though you're disappointed, when you're involved in a game like that, you just know, man, this was something special. And I've been in those situations where you go over to the other guy and you kind of congratulate each other. You know, wow, what a game! And you want to hug the guy and say nice job. And you know they get together, they don't know what to do. They're elbowing, their fist. They don't know what the hell to do with each other. And it's just it's tough. It's really affected the community.
It's really different. You know, like my time, I had become really close with Coach Krzyzewski from my time at Army. Obviously, he was a West Point grad, and he coached there. And when I first got the job there, heck, that's 1993, I called him for advice, and he was terrific. And we sort of, you know, developed a relationship then. And then, obviously, when I was in the ACC and as an assistant and then became the head coach, I have just tremendous respect for him. And then, you know what, Bob, you really find out who cares about you, like when stuff happened, when you get let go. Like when I got let go from Wake, like the first guy to call me was Mike. No. So, you know, like you're saying, you want to, after the game or before the game, go up, how's everybody doing? How's Mickey doing? How's the family? But when they played at our place, when he came out, I could tell, like, he just pointed and waved. And it was like, you know what I mean? He's really concerned about this. So same thing last Saturday. You want to go down there and say, Coach, what a great game. You know what I mean? Good luck with everything. But, you know, you just guarded because you know, I'm concerned. I know he's concerned for his health. He's up there now. He's in his 70s. So it's unnatural, but it's where we are right now. I guess we just got to do what we got to do.
Tell me how you prepare, and then we'll let you go here. But tell me how you're preparing. What are the points of emphasis as you get ready for the Cavaliers?
Well, you know, you got to be able to score against that defense because they're pack line just like we are. They guard ball screens for the most part like we do. So we got to figure out a way of how we could try to take advantage of their defense. The second thing you got to understand is, and you got to tell the kids, it's like, fellas, listen, whatever your average is, forget it, man. Just understand right now, you're not getting that. You're not getting it because the pace is going to be slow.
I don't like that. I don't like that idea, though.
In terms of,
I wouldn't even put that in their head like that.
And then, we got to do a good job of guarding what, Tony runs called blocker mover. And his dad, Dick, invented the offense, the blocker mover offense, where there's pin downs on the lane line, and you got to guard guys that are curling or flaring off of those pin downs. So when you play Virginia, number one, how are we going to score the ball? Number two, understand the pace of play, and you better embrace it. You can't fight it. You better embrace it. And then number three, you got to guard. You got to guard their blocker mover offense. And Bob, this might be Tony's best offensive team since the national championship team. They're eighth in the nation in points off threes. You really got to guard a 3-point line because Hauser, Murphy, Wolfenstein, all
funny.
in the 40 percentile 3-point shooters. And the other thing we got to do is keep that little guy, Kia Clark, out of the lane because he gets in the lane and makes everybody better. Kicks out for 3-point shooters, throws the ball up to the rim to Jay Huff for dunks. So those are the challenges that we face. I feel a little bit better now. We got 3 days to get ready for them instead of 2.
Well, that's, you know what? I like you're a half full kind of guy. I like that about you. I've always appreciated that. Hey, we're all sad there's no game, but we're glad when there's no game. It gives us a chance to catch up with you, buddy. You're the best. I love you. Take care of yourself. Be safe. And hopefully I'll see you in person sometime in the near future.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Love you, man.
All right. Take care of yourself. Dino God.
Yeah, if we got 4-9, I agree. No, I'm here. I accidentally hit the string guard. You listening, Secretary? Yeah, I just screwed up. Okay, what y'all think? What did y'all think about the Aiden conversation? Maybe he is. Maybe he is getting healthy now. He did say he came into the building. Well, it makes me. I agree. I agree. Dino is cool. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I do worry about that a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I know what he's saying. Like, in truth, he's right. But sometimes you almost get like they almost scare you into thinking this is unstoppable defense or something. So I probably wouldn't even put that in their kind of brains. Yeah, I agree, Will. Like one day he's gonna get in trouble for that. But I do like he put it out there, so it is not transfer talk. I was glad he said it was a genetic thing. So, all the people who, just thought it was, a COVID heart thing. I know, Dale, you can't do that, coach. But you can just tell he's just like, yeah, it's coming from a good place. He's old school. He put it right on out there. Sorry about that. Okay, what else? Did we miss anything else? Let me run through the Twitter feed, and let me run through the notes real quick, see if there's anything we're missing. Bellerman says it's officially tourney season. Let's see what's going on. Did I miss any other conversations that we're supposed to have this evening? Mitch was pretty funny today. Mitch was going at Sweeney today. It was kind of funny. The recruitment conversation. I talked about it during the show earlier. Yes, I believe G-Wiz can definitely help us. I would not be surprised if he has an effect on the game against Virginia already. So I was just telling the story about the smoke session that you have with the coach. Usually the morning you're leaving, that's like the closer brunch or closer dinner or whatever, especially if you come in on the weekends for like game weekends or whatever. But yeah, I was just telling the story about one of the coaches just kind of tell me, if you start as a freshman, you'll have a chance of getting the all-time wins and breaking all these records or whatever. And when coach looked over at Scooter, I don't remember if it was Scooter or Jerry Eves. I think it was Scooter, but coach looked over at him and was like, he doesn't have a chance of breaking any of those records. I thought it was so funny that coach just like burst my bubble while at my recruiting trip. Same defense as Tricks to Beat the Stab, playing underdog card. Yeah, trust your squad to handle these moments. Yeah, I mean, we played pretty good against them. You got to think with the teams we had. Okay, well, that's a good answer, Will. Yeah, we've been up pretty big on Virginia. Steve reminded me, they like last year they end up like shooting like 16 free throws down the stretch or something, where they just kept on going to the line. There was something fluky happened. We almost had them on their senior night last year. So I'm not panicked about Virginia necessarily. I may go back and watch a little Virginia tonight. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. What else? Wait, oh, my bad. I got started messing with this mouse again, y'all, and I just forgot how I just go all over the place. I turn into a super scroller with the mouse. Okay, let me see anything else going on. No, that's about it. I guess the best news has come out of it. It doesn't feel like Aiden's going to be like guaranteed to transfer. I don't know when the ladies game is. I don't even know. I would have to look. Actually, I'll go look right now. Somebody else knows that before me. WBP. Okay. Going to be this is awesome. Go Cards. Tourney Town. Okay, they're at the tournament now. Jeff Walls is a semifinalist for Coach of the Year. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Hard work in the classroom. Dana Evans won the K. Yao Scholar Athlete of the Year too. My God. Oh, 5 cards are named to all ACC academic team. My God. These ladies are getting it done. Man. Hold on. I just want to share this real quick. Okay, y'all knew about this and I didn't. Yes, G Mister. Yes. I learned good stuff. Friday around noon. Yeah, you get the good start time, the good rest. Be starting. I might just hang out in the studio. I'll do another quick one. Bang, because I want y'all to see this just like I saw it, because it's awesome. Going 6th player of the year to 2-time ACC player of the year was no accident. It was accomplished through sheer hard work. That's good stuff right there. Come on, ladies. You're ready to make it happen. Okay. It's not a highlight video. They're just getting to the bus, doing their thing. Jeff Walls is a semifinalist for Coach of the Year. Thank God they hate him. They don't want to give him his props. K. Yao Scholar Athlete of the Year, David Evans. 5 cards named. Oh, my goodness. That's just awesome. Player of the Year, top 5 finals. Yeah, they be hating. Congrats, girl. I didn't know that. We got a good video. Again, this is awesome. This is awesome. We got a squad. Yeah. And they tried to hate on us, and screw with our tournament position. Okay. Now I can close that. I know. I've been in ACC for 7 years and have 5 player of the years. My God. Y'all need that ring. I know. It's time to close the deal. they be going to Coach Walls. Wait, hold on. What did I miss right here? I know. That would be awesome. That would totally be awesome. Okay, y'all. That's pretty much a wrap up. I may be doing some. You know what? I never did the last video, the last 10-minute video of the Duke game. I may do that within a few minutes. Or I don't know. I might. Let me see where my phone charge is at. Hold on. I don't think it's 5 straight, but I know they got 2. I know we got 2 and 2. Hold on. Oh no, what's going on? My phone ain't been charging like it's supposed to. These wires must suck. You know what? I knew that deal was too good to be true. I should have known that. Okay, y'all get on out of here. There's another Midnight with Marcus. I'm sorry I was late too. I was doing a bunch of running around. Enjoy your evening. Get some good sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow.